Marine environments are those in the world, seas, and oceans below mean high tide mark. Marine environments relate to the morphology of nearshore, offshore, and deep water zones of the ocean. The marine environment is a vital resource for life on Earth. Marine ecosystems perform a number of key environmental functions. They regulate the climate, prevent erosion, accumulate and distribute solar energy, absorb carbon dioxide, and maintain biological control. These are the major sources of marine pollution. Number 1. Non-point source pollution. Runoff or non-point pollution source comes from a variety of different locations and sources. The result of this runoff, which occurs when rain or snow moves pollutants from the ground into the ocean. For instance, after a heavy rainstorm, water flows off roads into the ocean, taking oil left on streets from cars with it. Number 2. Intentional discharge. Manufacturing plants in some areas of the world release toxic waste into the ocean, including mercury, while it's intentional being released into the ocean. Sewage also contributes to the ocean pollution as well as plastic products, according to Ocean Conservancy. 8 million metric tons of plastic goes into our oceans every year. Number 3. Oil spills are major contributors of the ocean pollution, especially when crude oil spills occur. Crude oil lasts for years in the ocean, and it is difficult to clean up. Number 4. Littering, atmospheric pollution, which refers to objects carried by the wind to the ocean, is a big problem. Items such as plastic bags and styrofoam containers become suspended in the water and don't decompose. Ocean mining deep sea. Ocean mining deep sea causes pollution and disruption on the lowest levels of ocean. Drilling substances such as cobalt, zinc, silver, gold, and copper creates harmful sulfide deposits deep in the ocean. These are the effects or the impacts of marine pollution. Number 1. Harmful to marine animals. Sea animals are common victims of ocean pollution. Oil spills, for instance, while in share and suffocate marine animals by permitting the gills. When the oil gets into seabird feathers, they may not be able to fly or feed their young. Animals that aren't killed by crude oil may suffer from cancer, behavioral changes, and become unavailable to reproduce. Number 2. Depletion of oxygen in the seawater. As excess debris in the ocean slowly degrades over many years, it uses oxygen to do so, resulting in less 0.2 in the ocean. Low levels of oxygen in the ocean lead to the death of ocean animals such as penguins, dolphins, whales, and sharks. Number 3. A threat to human health. Pollutants in the ocean make their way back to humans. Small organisms ingest toxins and are eaten by larger predators, many of which are seafood that we eventually eat. When the toxins in the contaminated animals deposit in human tissue, it can lead to a long-term health condition, cancer, and birth defects. The International Convention for Prevention of Pollution from Ships, or MARPOL, is the main international convention covering prevention of pollution of marine environment by ships or operational or accidental causes. The MARPOL 7378 Convention regulates discharges from ships at sea and comprises initially of 5 annexes. Annex 1. Regulation for the prevention of pollution by oil. Annex 2. Regulation for the control of pollution by noxious liquid substances. Annex 3. Regulation for the prevention of pollution by harmful substances carried by in package form. Number 4. Regulation for prevention of pollution by sewage from ships. Annex 5. Regulation for prevention of pollution by garbage from ships.